Okay, boys, welcome to another part of One Dead with Signals. This is gonna be part 6, I believe. Yeah, part 6. And as you can see, we are in drawdown. We are in drawdown on the funded account because the trade I was explaining in the last video, the breakdown, it ended up being stop loss, and I took 2 extra stop losses as well on gold, which I will be breaking down in a minute. But yeah, as you can see, we are not 715 because this doesn't count the payout, which was $850. After a split, it was like 700. But we are currently 1.5% in drawdown, 3% in drawdown, $1.5 thousand, 3% in drawdown. Still, setups were good. It is what it is, and yeah, I'm gonna be breaking the trades down. So yeah, I just want to show you that as you can see, this day it was I set the trade Friday. I got stopped out over the night and Monday, and this day was yesterday, which I got 2 stop losses, which I'm gonna be breaking it down. I just want to see you just minus 500, minus 1.2, okay, and just for you to see minus 500 minus, just for you to see this is the same account, okay? Just this doesn't count it counts with the payout profit split. So yeah, so let's break that down. So on gold, the first setup was when I was saying right here was my entry price to open up with a gap, stop me out. Cool, that was the first stop loss. Okay, I was breaking it down in the previous video. But the thing is, like, I'm still bullish on gold, and this holding for me is just some type of pullback channel flag to the downside, and I'm expecting for price to go higher. Okay, why? Because if you know this market structure, price was trending down, and then we broke this market structure. Okay, so I can use FIBs from A to B. Not to mention that we are bullish on a daily, bullish on a weekly. Right now we switch structure on H4 when we broke above this high, which means I'm looking for buys. I don't want to sell gold, okay? To me it's too risky. For me it's too risky, but yeah. The second setup was, I'm gonna show you. That was more like a riskier setup, but based on how everything was looking at the moment, I was like, okay, we can go from there. So what I was having marked out was this zone like this. Okay. And this trade I took on M5. Wait, let me check. Yeah, I was having marked out this zone. And when price went down at Monday, then made this little range and then broke back above. I was thinking, okay, this is it. We are going higher. Okay, so the Tuesday London session, I was waiting for this zone first to go by, but then I dropped down on M5 and I saw price break structure on this M5 time frame. So I was like, okay, based on momentum, which price is currently in, as you can see, this big push, we are not gonna get pullback to this yellow zone, so I'm gonna enter on this M5 time frame. So I entered the trade right here with a stop loss under, and I took it because the risk reward was huge on this position. Okay, I was thinking at that time, almost every time frame was kinda in my favor, so I was like, okay, cool. Target is the same as here, and the risk reward was 5.6R. Okay, cool. Ended up being a stop loss. Then the next trade was exactly at this zone. Okay, I was having marked out this zone, as I said, and I was like, okay, if price is gonna break this low, it's gonna retest and reject the zone, and it's gonna go up. Like, you know, basically really good setup. This was an A-class setup. This was like a B+. This was A-class for sure. Entry here, little bit like a swing trade, stop loss under, TP, this negative 27, around 3R, okay, to this high, so 2.8. And I got stopped out again. which is unfortunate, but as I said, it happens. Really good. This was a really great setup. This not that great, but this setup and this setup, both I would take any day of the week. Sometimes it's just like this, and probability. Everything is based on probability, so you cannot win every single setup. So, as I said, I'm still expecting gold to push higher, okay, at least to this negative 27, which lining up with this high on the H1. And yeah, I think based on how we're looking right now, I think the push can happen from this point. Okay, I'm not gonna be paying attention to this zone right now. If price is gonna pull back to this zone, maybe there could be buying opportunity, but I will be really careful about these buys. The ultimate confluence for me would be break above this high. So I'm gonna be playing break and retest of this high to target this. Other than that, let's see, I don't know. So that's gold, that's the stop losses. It is what it is. As I said, this setup was a great setup. This setup, great setup. This could save myself a loss, but I took it based on M5, broken the structure based on momentum. Yeah, that's gold. Still, I'm bullish. So, but I'm leaving gold as it is right now. But I'm in trade on you. And that's a really good setup as well. I'm gonna break it down. And so if you look on a daily, so EU is in a beautiful uptrend, strong momentum, everything. And if you pay attention to daily closures, daily candlesticks, you can see that at Monday we got this big candlestick to the downside, and then price start to range. Okay, then price at Tuesday it found support at this 38.20 on the daily time frame, and from that point it started to range. Okay, it was ranging all the time from Monday till yesterday, and also giving me this structure, same lows and lower high points, but then price broke up above this lower high point, because this lower high is lower than this high. So I'm aiming basically at the same thing, break and retest of this high of the structure point. And as you can see on a daily, what I like about daily is that 3 days in a row we got this rejection of this 38.2%, and as you can see, sellers are getting weaker at this area. Plus we got, as I said, that structure shift on the lower time frames, which happened when price broke above this high, which for me indicates a new higher high, new structure point. So I'm right now bullish on every time frame, so that's why I took this buy. Stop loss is not under this low. I placed it under this H4 kind of higher low point, because I think if we are gonna go down, we are gonna take this low as well. So yeah, that's with EU. Only thing with EU is that there is still this trend line, which is kind of being respected now. But yeah, keep in mind, market structure is king, price is king. Okay, so applying the market structure, everything is good. This is also as well A-class setup. I took this on that funding account, and let's see how it is gonna go, because as I said, right now we are minus 3%. If this trade is gonna play out, we are gonna be break even ish again, which means one more trade and I can request one more payout again. So yeah, guys, that's for this series. That's a first kind of losing series, but hey, as I said, I'm transparent as possible. I'm being fully transparent. Everything is documented, everything I've shown. And yeah, if you are guys interested in joining of this series, you can DM me on Instagram and we can start from here. So I will see you guys in the next video.